Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Once again, Bro-Moriah month. We are at the 19th of June, 2021. I'm your boy Tony from Cali, and I just want to say I am very, very excited and happy to be alive another day. Bro-Moriah month. Once again, Bro-Moriah month holiday I came up with once again to celebrate a lot of things that happened in the month of June. So whatever is happening for you in June, what happened years ago, and you might want to think about it or celebrate it. Well, this is the month of June, Bro-Moriah month. I came up with that holiday. We started at June 1st, and it's all month. Okay, so Bro-Moriah month. Anything that you want to remember, and of course, you know I like cameras, so we're going to go back and we talk about cameras a little bit. But I'm not going to go in this video. We're not going to go into detail. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the cameras like we normally do. I'm going to talk about a couple things because I'm still waiting on a couple products to come in. And once again, I need your help. That's what this video is about too. I need your help. We got one of the cameras came in the other day, and we're waiting on the other one right now. So I'm a little short. So if you guys can definitely donate, once again, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. You know, if you can donate whatever, $5 or $10 or whatever, so we can get the other camera. One of the cameras came in the other day, the Sony M7. Which the DXC M7 came in. We're going to be pulling that out. I got it packed up over there in the back. We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be talking about the recording deck that particular camera connected to. So I got a couple decks over here. We're going to talk about these right here. These are VHS recording decks. These are portable VHS recording decks. I got two of these. These are from the thrift store. Fortunately, they're not working right now, but don't worry about that. We're going to do a modification to that. We're going to do a modification to these decks to where we're going to be able to use the I should say the audio section of the recording portion of it and the video section, but we're not going to be recording on the VHS. These were VHS decks back in the day. This is one right here. This is the we're going to talk about it real quick. I think this is the VC10. This was the VC10, and then this is the VC40. The VC40 was the top of the line one, and then the tuner is right below here. Okay, and it's pretty heavy units. Actually, pretty heavy units. And these were made by Canon. So these were really hard to find. I found these at a thrift store, and picked them up really cheap for like 20 bucks a piece. And they got some problems. Once again, they got problems. But I picked them up for you guys, for the viewers, so you guys could see what we used to use back in the day. And with these cables right here, they used to use what they call an EIA J cable or whatever, and it used to connect to cameras like this right here. This is my baby right here. I just put a light on here. I just got this little light that came off of one of my other camcorders, and it actually works. We turn it on. Actually works. Look at that. Bam. It's bright. Okay. So, and I charged it up. It came with the charger and everything, and then it has the removable battery right here, where you can remove the battery. Looks kind of weird. Whatever. This wasn't LED. This was not LED back in the day. This was regular light bulbs back in the day. But it's a cool little light. And if anybody wants to know the model number of this, it's called the Tokina VL 2010. Probably came out in 2010. Who knows? So this light came off of another camcorder. I forgot what camcorder. Oh, this light came off my Canon camcorder. We're going to talk about that. If you notice, right up here is the Canon camcorder. This is a Canon A1. I got this one about a week ago. And this is one that we're going to turn into a high definition camcorder. It's a sleek looking camera. It's got the lens cap on here, as you can see. Lens cap. You can pop it off. The lens looks good. And unfortunately, this camera is not working. I got it from the thrift store, powered it up, tried to power it up, wouldn't power up anything. It could be capacitors, it could be anything. A lot of these cameras, they had back capacitors back in the day. And this was a high 8 camera. Show the back here. Okay. This was the high 8 version, the Canon A1 camera. And I thought it was a cool looking camcorder. I got it for like $7, something like that. I got it for like $7 or $8. It wasn't that much. And we got it so I could show you guys, my viewers, what we used to shoot with back in the day. Like I said, this was a high-end camcorder. Probably cost you about $1,500 or more. So we're setting it up here on display with the Canon recorders, and these recorders typically would not have plugged into a unit like this. That's a self-contained camera, and what I mean by that is that it actually has a tape. Actually has a tape that's inside there, right there. It has an 8mm tape that's inside. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the Canon A1 high 8 camcorder. Look it up. I found a couple of YouTube videos on it, but we're not trying to get it to go back to be full operational. What we're going to do is we're going to take it to high definition level. We're going to put a high definition small action camera, something from China, something really cheap, something that shoots 1080p or maybe even 720p, and we're going to put it inside of that camera and make it work. That's the goal. Right over here, you notice we got this JVC over here. This is my baby right here. Now, before we talk about that, once again, look at this. This is my handheld JVC. I really love this camera. I'm going to talk about it again. Look at the controls. Notice the controls were on the handle. Okay, I talked about this last time a little bit. We're not going to go all into it. I just took the microphone. The microphone's detachable. This is not the original microphone. This microphone came off of my Magnavox camera. But you could put any microphone on there that had a 1/4 or a 3.5 millimeter connector on there, and as you can see, it just comes right off. Okay, that's where the microphone plugs in at. So this is going to be like my main shooter. I'm going to be going out shooting with this a lot. We're going to make this high definition. Haven't figured out what camera I'm going to use to put inside of here. We're going to put another camera or camera sensor inside of here. I want to get this baby working. But this is the JVC. Very iconic looking camera. This is I can't determine a year on this one. I was looking to find out the exact year, but we're looking at between, we're going to say this, between all the color cameras, between 1979 to 1984. A lot of these cameras were made. Okay, 79 to 84, a lot of these type of cameras were made. There were not camcorders. Camcorders didn't really come out. The first camcorder came out in 1983, and that was the Beta, the BMC 110. We have that camera too. We showed that on one of our previous videos, so you might want to go back and take a look at that. We may bring it out again. But the BMC 110 and the 100, that was the first camcorder made by Sony, and they call it a camcorder. And it's funny because I'm going to show you one other camcorder before we talk about the other JVC here. I got another camcorder just came in. This one actually just came in today. Happy Saturday to everybody. This one just came in today off of FedEx, and I got this for like, I think I paid $10 for it. And I wanted to show this. I wanted to show this with the other cameras that I'm going to be showing you. That'll be on the next video. This says camcord. Cam in court. It says Cam in court. It didn't say camcorder because that name was kind of patented, I believe, by Sony at the particular time. Camcorder. So Cam in court was a name, and we'll put it up closer so you guys can see it. Cam in court, VHS, Hitachi. This is the first Hitachi one that I have. I didn't have any Hitachi cameras. I've got Zenith, I've got Magnavox and Olympus, all kinds of other different brands, RCA, but I did not have a Zenith camera, and this was, I had to buy it. It came with the case and everything, the carrying case, and I was like, you know what, this is it's got a nice little look to it. And if you look at it, the look is very similar. Square boxy. It's got the same type of handle. It's kind of like a, I don't know what you want to call it, like an L handle. But it's got the same type of handle, and the handle is detachable. And they all are, all these parts are interchangeable. The battery comes off. This battery will fit the Zenith. The Zenith will fit the Panasonic. They're all pretty much the same. Okay? So, I just wanted to show you guys a couple cameras. Like I said, we're not going to go into a whole bunch of them. This is right here, like I said, by far is kind of like my favorite one. This JVC, and this was not a camcorder. You had to plug in the actual cord that went on the bottom here. You can see the connectors, okay? And I actually have the cords over here too. I don't know if I feel like pulling the cords out, but the cord would plug into here, and it'll plug into the Canon. This will actually plug into the Canon VCRs. It will plug into that, or they call them VTRs or VCRs at the time. Videotape recorders or video cassette recorders, so either or. And I do have a JVC unit that this JVC will plug into. We showed that, I think, on the last video. I was gearing that. I was going to put that together. So what I wanted to do is I'm putting packages together to kind of show you guys this is what we used back in the 80s, back from 79 up to 84, I think, and then they started going into the camcorder type thing. The camcorders were started getting more manufactured. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was JVC. JVC who started coming out with all the JVC, and Panasonic started coming out with all the VHS camcorders at that point, and everybody started copying, and it just became like a big, everybody had the same thing. You had Quasar, JVC, Toshiba, everybody came out with their own camcorders. And I'm not trying to collect every camcorder that's out there, believe me, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the interesting ones. And like I said, I think that Hitachi, that was an interesting camcorder, so I brought that up. Normally I do a we're gonna start a series to where we start to talk about film cameras. We go back to film cameras, and we did that on the last series where we talked about a lot of the cameras from the 60s. And then we went into, what did we go into? We went into 1985. We just kind of jumped from the 60s to 1985, and I showed you guys the similarities of all the VHS camcorders that were very similar, very boxy type. They were all pretty much the same type They were all the same camcorder, the same camcorder. We had the JCPenney. We showed the Olympus. We showed the Panasonics. There was two Panasonics, and then we showed I can't even remember all the names. The Zenith and whatever. So those were all the same family line. That's what I'm trying to show. And now, when I showed you guys the Hitachi today, pretty much the same thing. Is around that same era, we're looking at around 1985. Everybody started copying everybody. The handles were all the same. The body, the electronics were all the same. We're all made in Japan. All these camcorders were made in Japan or China. Okay, Japan or China. Just remember that. Now we're going to talk about this baby right here. This is the big baby right here. We got it on a little turnstile thing here. It's one of them little whatever. It's one of those seats. This is the baby right here. You guys tell me what you guys think about this. This was a very, very hard unit to find. Very, very heavy. Okay, that's the handle right there. Very, very heavy unit. Got the slide door right here. Okay, nice little slide door with the buttons and stuff. This unit is the baby. Nice big lens. We'll take off the lens cap. This has a nice big lens. Flip around the other way. You can see all the controls and all the connections in the back here. That big connection on the bottom there, that's where it would plug into any of these recording decks that we have. And yeah, I just shook my camera a little bit. Whew, this thing is heavy. So this is the center of the attraction today. This is the JVC, and the model number on this one, this was a very hard one to find. This is the GX S700. Okay, the GX X700. This one, we're definitely looking at 79, 80, 81, 82, somewhere in that area. This is more of your professional one at the time. And we're going to show a couple other ones. That's why I say don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Please help me to get these other cameras that we so we can show you those. On the next episode, we're going to show you, this is what you want to call, I guess, a prosumer. It's in between amateur and pro, so they call it a prosumer, consumer camera. I'm thinking that this could actually even be a pro. It could be a pro camera. But this camera came out. I didn't get a lot of history on it. I know this camera are retail for like 1,900 bucks, and with the cost of inflation nowadays, it would be like $4,000 in our money today. But this was like, at that time, it was like 1,900 bucks, and that was a lot of money. So, wow, that's the JVC once again, the GX S700. Let me put it up one more time to show you guys, give you a closer view. I love this camera. Okay. I got this one in not too long ago. I got it on eBay. I talked the guy down, and I got this thing for 60 bucks, $65. This camera was very, very hard to find. I saw it, and at the time they wanted $100 for it, and I said, no, I don't want to do $100. And then I think he went down again to like 89, and then I got him down to $65. That's the lowest I could get him. And then the shipping on it was kind of pricey too. The shipping is usually $20, $30, $40 for shipping. I think the shipping was almost $30 or $40. So all I can say right now is I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is just something quick. I just wanted to do something on Saturday. I'm not dressed up. As you can see, I'm not dressed up. It's very, very hot. I have to turn off my fans and everything to make these videos. I don't try not to make too many videos anymore because it's been hot. And I really don't have the room to really do everything I want to do. But right now, most of these videos are so that you guys can see how these projects are going to take place. This is going to be high definition. We're going to turn this into high definition too. All these cameras are going to be high definition. And what I mean by them, we're not going to take away from them a lot. We're going to either build around it. And I want to say shout outs to my boy. Sent me a birthday present. This is my birthday month, by the way. My birthday month. I'll be the big 58. turning the big 58 in the next couple days. I think 4 days from now. Today's the 19th. The 23rd is my birthday. Let you guys know out there, okay? Happy birthday to me on the 23rd. If God allows me to be here, if I make it that day. But my boy sent me a birthday present, and I'm gonna show that. Got this yesterday. This is, yes, you guys know what this is. The GoPro. I had to show it. I didn't want to show it, but I gotta show it. This is the GoPro 6. Okay, it is not the latest greatest one. It's really nice. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful to have a GoPro. Usually I don't use GoPros. You guys know me. I usually use Bro-Pros. Bro-Pros or some cheap camera from China that shoots 1080p, whatever, supposedly 4K. Who cares? But I usually get the Bro-Pros instead of the GoPros. So this is actually my third GoPro that I've ever had. I had, and I'll tell you the story behind it. I'll keep it real. Times got hard. When I had one in Vegas, times got hard. I ended up pawning my GoPro. I actually bought it from a pawn shop, and I got it for like 150 bucks at the time, and it was a GoPro 5. This is a GoPro 6. So hey, thank you out there. I'm not gonna say your name who donated this to me, but I had a buddy donated this to me for my birthday. Thank you so much, because a lot of people don't want to be known, want to be anonymous or whatever. Thank you so much for giving me this for my birthday. This is a great birthday present, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because you can take something like this and you can take it apart. And I'm going to do that real quick. I'm just going to take it off the mount here. Okay, take it off the main mount. It came with this little GoPro handle here thing too, which is great. I didn't get all the accessories or anything because this was actually a used GoPro too. It wasn't brand new, so I didn't get all the accessories. So if anybody wants to donate some GoPro accessories, I'll accept them, okay? So I got the GoPro, I got the casing. I did not get the charger and all that kind of stuff with it because, you know, this was a used GoPro and the guy got a good deal on it and gave it to and sent it to me. And I'm really thankful for that. Thank you out there, man. Happy birthday to me once again. Thank you for the birthday present. So this is the GoPro 6. Now I could take the GoPro 6 and I could take the GoPro 6 and I could build it into here. I could build it on here somehow, maybe like that. And now we have the GoPro 6 shooting our 1080p video. And we can use this as structure, and we can use the light, and we can use whatever other things I want to use on here. Rather than take this thing completely apart. Or I could open it up and I could put the GoPro inside. One guy did that. This guy did that from China. He opened it up right in this section right here. He opened up this section and he put the GoPro inside, and then that way I was still able to use the optics, the lens optics and things like that. So that's what I use these little small cameras for. I have GoPro, I've got a little 360 camera, I've got another action camera from China. I got a couple of little action cameras from China. I got a couple little Sonys too. The little Sony action cameras. I got one of those. A guy gave me one of those. It was kind of defective a little bit, but I got it to work. So anything like that, I'll take apart. You can also take apart your cell phone. I don't typically do that, but you could actually take the cell phone sensor out of a cell phone, and you could put a cell phone sensor inside of here, and you would get your 1080p video. You got your longer zoom ratio and everything else. So it'd be really fantastic to have something like that. So that's what this video is about. And once again, this is a quick video. We're going to go ahead and end it. I just want to tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Definitely help me out on the next project. Once again, we did get the Sony DXC M7. That one just came in. We got that one. Actually, we went and picked it up. It was at the thrift store. We had enough money to pay for that. We're still a little short, okay? We're short on getting some of the other products and stuff. I'm still trying to get the, I think it was the DMC 1820. We're short on that one. So if you guys can send in some money, 10, 20, $50, whatever, that will help me get that paid off. And then we can pick that one up, or we can have it delivered, I should say. And then, what else? I think I got a couple other cameras we're going to talk about. That'll be on our next video. I got a Pentax one that I did bid on. Pentax color cameras. These color cameras are very intriguing to me. They're very interesting. They're very different. They're not camcorders. They did not require a tape. You could not put a tape in these things. These things were kind of huge for not being able to put a tape in there, but that capability wasn't available at that particular time. So I want to talk more about these cameras. I got a Pentax camera that's like this, that's coming in. I got it the other day for like $7, $8, like I said. So like I said, if you guys can help support that, please donate. Don't hate, don't wait. Go to the Cash App, $ Tony McDew, so we can get these cameras in, so I can show you guys on our next video. On our next video, I'm going to show you a string of cameras. We're going to talk about the bigger broadcast cameras like this one right here. Actually, a little bit bigger than that. I got a Panasonic that we're going to be talking about. Forgot the model number of that. A Panasonic big broadcast camera is coming in that you had to connect to one of these recorders. Okay, we're going to talk about the Panasonic. We're going to talk about the Sonys I told you about. We need some help on those Sonys. Get the Sonys in. We got one Sony in. And then what else? We're going to also talk about some more of these type of cameras right here. These are called color cameras. Okay, color video cameras. Color video cameras. Some of them may be black and white, but most of the ones I got are color. And this one has a Nubicon tube in it, and some of them have the Satacon tube. Now we're going to talk about the ones that actually match the JVC. I got one JVC camera that comes in that actually went with that JVC recorder that we showed you on the last deck. I don't know the model number right now. I can't think of the model number, but that one, we're going to talk about that one. We're going to show you the whole package and how it all works and how it's all put together. And I'm going to show you how this connects to these other decks and how it works and how it's all put together. So I love you guys out there. And once again, peace and happy Saturday. Once again, happy Saturday the 19th. I know yesterday was a new holiday they came up with called Teenth. Was it called Teenth? That was the day about slavery or whatever. You guys heard about that. That was the new holiday they came up with yesterday. Like I said, you can create your own holiday. I'm creating my own holiday. This is Bro-Moriah week. Bro-Moriah month for me. Bro-Moriah month. Meaning I'm gathering up all my cameras and stuff, and we're going to talk about that too. The reason that I'm getting a lot of these cameras is because I was going to talk about it. I guess we should talk about it now a little bit. We have a thing. We're putting together a museum. Okay, we're putting together a museum so we can kind of show how all these cameras came together, what year they came out, what they were used for, how they were used, the whole 9 yards. So the museum that I'm putting together is called, of course, it's a Broadcaster Museum. We call it the Broadcaster Museum, but if you want to break it down, the real name is going to be called Bro-Seum. Okay? You guys get that? Bro-Seum. Bro-Seum. Like museum? Instead of museum, it's Bro-Seum. So Bro-Seum is the definition of Bro-Seum is Broadcaster Museum. And that's anything that deals with video, technology along that time. We may talk about laser discs, we may talk about video discs, we may talk about some other things too that was in the Bro-Seum. And the Bro-Seum, and that was kind of dealing with the time that I grew up, and maybe even a little bit before when I grew up. But we're going to talk about anything that talks about video, and we might talk about regular cameras and stuff too, but mainly video, because I love video. That's my thing. So Bro-Seum, broadcasting museum. You can say however you want to say it, the Broadcasting Museum or the Bro-Seum. Okay, it sounds kind of weird, I know. You'll get used to it. So Bro-Moriah week, Bro-Moriah month, Bro-Moriah week. Right now we're ending in our last couple of weeks of Bro-Moriah week. Once again, my birthday is this week coming up. If you guys want to donate on that, you can also donate to help me out on my birthday. Okay, my birthday is another day. I'm just thankful to be here on this earth. I don't expect any big presents or anything like that. I do thank my friend once again for sending me this GoPro 6. Thank you for sending me this GoPro 6. Happy birthday to me on that. But I don't really expect presents and things like that. And if you do want to donate, it's just a lot easier for someone to just Cash App. You guys got the Cash App? Get the Cash App. Send me, a couple bucks or something like that. That does help me to go on my projects. It helps me to put money on the projects. If I want to bid on something, most of these cameras right here, like this one right here, came from eBay. But a lot of my cameras come from the thrift store. The one I showed you earlier, I'll pick it up again. This big old whatever this is, this came from the thrift store. And like I said, $7, $8, maybe $9, $10 or whatever for something like this. I love it. So if you guys want to donate $10, it'll be great. $20, whatever. That'll help me out on my projects. Like once again, I got other cameras coming. I bid it on a couple of days, and what's cool about the thrift store is they give you like 7 days to pay for the products and stuff. So right now I'm at my 7th day, coming up real close on this the 1820. So we want to try to get that camera in. If you guys can help me out on that, that is the Sony DXC 1820. We want to get that one in, and we want to get in the couple other little cameras. I got the Pentax and whatever. Once again, we do already have the M7, the Sony DXC M7. We got that one. It's sitting over there in the corner. I'm not gonna pull it out right now. It's too heavy, too big. That's gonna be on our next video because we don't want to try to make the videos too long. I know a lot of my videos been going into too long, like an hour. Okay, so I just wanted to say happy Saturday to everybody. I love you guys out there. Peace and love. And I do want to say one other thing because this has been on my mind for some time, and I haven't been saying that. I haven't been really talking about that too much. Um, I don't. I am a spiritual person, and I do believe in just being a. And I say this every day. I pray this every day. I pray this every night. I just want to put this out there to you guys too because it might help. I consider myself a servant of the Lord. Okay, I don't go into a lot of scriptures. I'm not preaching. I'm not pushing the Bible on everybody. But I'm just talking about being humble, happy, a happy, humble servant of the Lord. That's something that I say every day. A happy, humble servant of the Lord. So when I go to bed at night, in the morning, when I'm waking up, I'm a happy, humble servant of the Lord. I'm a happy, humble servant of the Lord. Meaning that I'm happy, serving the Lord, doing whatever the Lord wants me to do, uh, taking care of my mom, taking care of my dad, you know, not asking for a whole lot or anything like that, and just being very thankful. So that's something that I wanted to put out there, and I just wanted to say and tell everybody because I think that's more important right now than what everybody's been doing. Everybody's gravitating towards the riches of the earth and the world, and I did that so many times myself. And so many of us do this and we fail sometimes. We fail. We don't get to that level or we might not hit that goal, hit that mark. And I'm not saying it's okay to still, shoot for certain things that you might want. You want to get a new car, you want to get a new house, you want to do certain things. I understand that. You're trying to have a better career, and I understand that too. But, when you put yourself at a level and you say, I'm very happy, I'm very content, I'm humbling myself, and I'm giving what I have to the Lord. I want to serve the Lord. When you say that, you put yourself in a position. I believe this is my opinion, to where you're not stressing out. You're not tripping out on a lot of things that people are doing. A lot of people are competing and doing different things, and you're not worried about that anymore. You just kind of like, you want to be in a better place. And we're getting older, as you can see. You see the beard. Boom. I'm getting ready to hit the big 58. Hopefully, I make it. And there's a lot of people that are not even making it to 58. It was a pastor out in Nigeria a couple of days ago. His name was T.J. Joshua, and he's 57. He was trying to make it to 58. He didn't make it to 58. His birthday was June 12th this month, Bro-Moriah month. Okay, Bro-Moriah month. He was a big pastor, big congregation. A guy who had millions of dollars. The guy was a big pastor. You guys know who I'm talking about. Check him out. T.D. Joshua. I don't know everything about him. My mom used to watch him all the time, and she was very sad that happened. And he passed away on the 5th. He died on the 5th. And I'm not sure all the details behind it. I didn't get all the details. I've been still trying to get some information. But T.J. Joshua, big pastor, passed away. Didn't make it to 58. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm thankful. I hope I make it to 58. Okay, I'm a couple days away. I'm 4 days away. And I'm not asking for a whole lot or anything like that. That's why I say I'm not worried about presents. I'm not thinking about it. When I was a kid, we got birthdays, we got birthday presents, we had Christmas, we did all those different things. Found out a lot of that stuff wasn't even real. I don't want to get into it, okay? But we enjoyed ourselves as children. I had a lot of birthdays and Christmas and all these different things. We enjoyed ourselves. So now I look at it now, look at life different. Like I said, I'm just thankful that I'm able to wake up another day and be able to, enjoy my life. And these things right here with the cameras, like I said, I'm going back, I'm kind of reminiscing, and I'm going to show you guys. I want to be able to educate and help the young people, and even some of the old people maybe never knew a lot of stuff existed. I didn't know that there were Canon VCRs back in the day, or Canon portable units. And back in the day, this would have cost a lot of money. This is a Canon 4-head. I forgot to tell you about this. This is a Canon 4-head hi-fi HD. It says HD on it too. Hi-fi audio. Okay, this thing costs a lot of money. Okay, this is like one of the top of the lines with the tuner down here, and then the one on the top costs a lot too. And it's not a hi-fi unit. It's probably a mono unit. It's the VR10. That's the VR10, and it's the VR40. So back in my day, to have something like that, I'm talking about a lot of money. So I'm thankful to have it right now, even though it doesn't work. But like I said, I got it for you guys. I got it so you guys could see this is what we use. And I plan on maybe I'll get a strap for it and I'll carry it around with me, and then I'll convert it where it'll be digital, and then I can record. I'm thinking about turning it into what they call it, like a digital Wi-Fi unit. It'll be a digital Wi-Fi unit where I'll have like a screen on it, and I always have a lot of thoughts on as far as upgrading old technology. Instead of the cassette deck area where the cassette part goes, that'll be a video monitor. Okay, that'll be a video monitor, and then you can also it'll have Wi-Fi connectivity in there to where you can stream. Okay, that's the new thing right now. Everybody's streaming, so it'll be like a streaming box. They have a thing called, I think it's called TVU, a streaming box, and it's about the same size of this. And then you carry it around, it's backpack driven, and it's mainly for transmitting and streaming and broadcasting all around the world. Now we could turn that into that. Okay, so there's always things that you could do with a lot of this old hardware. This is great hardware. They built this stuff. This stuff was very, very strong and rigged, and a lot of these guys build rigs now. So all these rigs are basically, I'm going back, I'm grabbing a lot of these old rigs and converting them. Okay, so enough of that. Once again, don't hate, don't wait. If you guys can donate, please help me out on these projects. I'm gonna try to get this video out as soon as possible. Saturday, yeah, I gotta put it in my computer and put the graphics in and all that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push this video out. If you guys can help me out, please do that. Cash App, $ Tony McDew. We have that at the bottom of the screen. We'll have it in the link, and that's $ Tony McDew. Okay, very easy. We definitely need your help. I had a couple of supporters supported me last week. We got a couple dollars in, and that's why we was able to get the other camera. What was that one? The DXC M7. We'll be showing that on the next video. We definitely will be showing that one. We would like to show the other camera too, which is the 1820, the DXC 1820, and we're going to show the Panasonic, and we're going to show a couple other cameras. And like I said, I'm very intrigued at these type of cameras. These were cameras that did not have a recording deck, so we're going to be showing a lot of these cameras right here. This one would be considered more of your prosumer. This would be a prosumer. This one might be a pro. This one might be the pro. This might be the prosumer, and both of these are JVC. So we're going to talk about various brands on the next episode. Panasonic, we're going to talk about JVC, we're going to talk about Pentax, we're going to talk about a lot of different brands, and we're going to show you guys how video started from the like 1979 on up. Actually, it started earlier, but depending on the cameras that I have, we'll be able to show you what years we have and go from there. So I love you guys. Peace and love. I know I've been rambling for a while, and once again, being a happy, humble servant of the Lord. Happy, humble servant of the Lord. That's what I say every day. That's what I believe. That's what I want to continue to believe, because I know when I leave this earth, and I'm going to say this, when I leave this earth, and I don't know when it is, it could be any time, any day, it could be any month, people are leaving like crazy. When I leave this earth, I want to be in the right place. I want to be in right standing with God, with the Lord. And I know everyone has different beliefs out there, and I will say this because I need to say this. You know, that's my belief. Okay, I believe in the Lord. I believe in God, and I believe in serving God, and I believe in doing the right things. And you know, we all have a past, and we haven't always done the right things. I haven't always done the right things, so I'm constantly, every day, repenting. I don't want to talk about nobody. I don't want to be mean to anybody. I don't want to take from anyone. I don't want to have any of these thoughts. And we do have, it's gonna stay with you no matter what. No matter what you've done. If you've done things, you're gonna have a past, and you just got to get past it. So, but when you leave this earth, you want to be able to. I believe in heaven. I believe in heaven. Sorry, I believe in heaven. I believe in hell. And a lot of people don't believe in heaven. They don't believe in hell. And my goal is to live in heaven. Okay. And a lot of people ask me, Tony, well, what do you want to do next year? What do you want to do? What do you want to do this year and that year? You know, I don't have big plans like I used to, but I will tell you this. I want, and it's gonna sound crazy, you guys, but I've been having a lot of dreams, and a lot of dreams that I had is that I'm not here on this earth, that I've actually become an angel. Okay, so my goal is to be an angel, and I'll tell people that I want to be an angel or a servant of the Lord. I'm a servant of the Lord right now on this earth, but when I leave, I want to be an angel. I want to be an angel where I can come and fly around and appear and help people and do things. Okay, I want to be an angel. So I don't know. I don't know all the angels' duties, okay? Because I've never been an angel before. I don't think nobody, not too many people have been angels. But when people start talking about their goals and their dreams and what they want to do, and they want to be this and that, they want to, I've done a lot of different things. I've lived my life, and I'm not saying my life is over. There's a lot of things that I'm able to do. Like I said, we're gonna put together the Bro Museum, the Broadcaster Museum. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do whatever. If it's God's will for me to do that and complete it and finish it. I feel like we're doing it right now. You know, we are visually and virtually doing it right now. I have a virtual museum right now. I've showed you guys several cameras. I'm going to show you cameras on the next episode. So the virtual museum has already started. Okay, the Broadcaster Museum. Okay, the Bro-Seum, Bro-Seum, Bro-Seum. Let's say that a couple times. Bro-Seum, Bro-Seum, get it out. The Broadcaster Museum. Okay, that's what it is. So I've already done that. And certain things people say, well, Tony, what are you going to do this and you're going to do that? We do things all the time, but sometimes we don't realize what we're doing. So it's in the making, and things are in the making. And when they say, what are your goals and what are your desires? And my goal is to be an angel. I want to be an angel. I want to be a straight up flying angel soldier. I might be a soldier in God's army. I don't know, but I want to be something to where I am representing Him rather than representing just myself, because I've taken credit for so many things that I've done, and sometimes we have to repent for that because we do so much. We try to do so much, and sometimes we do things, and if you fail, you start beating yourself up over those things. When I used to gamble back in the day, you start beating yourself up over those things, and it wasn't good. So I don't gamble anymore. Okay? So once again, enough of me. I just want to tell you guys I love you guys out there. Happy Saturday. I'm trying to be a happy, humble servant of the Lord. No matter how much money I have, no matter how many cameras I have, it doesn't matter. I am a happy, humble servant of the Lord. And remember that. You might want to say that. It might help you out. My father-in-law, he says that a lot. I mean, not my father, my stepfather, he says that a lot. And my mom is saying that a lot. And well, I mean, a happy, humble servant of the Lord. If you wake up and you say that, you'll find out that your attitude may change. Your whole day might be better. I'm a happy, humble servant of the Lord. I'm a happy, humble servant of the Lord. What can I do today? I'm going to go over and help my mom. By the way, my mom is in the hospital right now. She's back in the hospital again. She went in yesterday, and she'll be back out supposedly maybe Monday. She's in there for a couple days. She had some problems and stuff. The ambulance came in and got her and picked her up yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. So she's been in there now. This is her second day or whatever. And prayers for my mom. I just want to say that. Prayers for my mom. And like I said, while she's here, I try to help her as much as possible. I'm helping my stepdad right now. He's blind. I told you guys about that. And I'm going to call her, matter of fact, too. So we got to end this video so I can call her and check on her as well. So I love you guys out there. Peace and love. Prayers for my mom. Prayers for me. Once again, don't hate, don't wait. Cash App, $ Tony McDew. Please help me out so we can get these this equipment in, so I can show you guys some more of this vintage. This is vintage gear, vintage retro technology, and I'm going to show you how we're going to upgrade it. I want to show you guys step by step on what I'm going to be doing on my next couple videos. Maybe we'll do a step by step on how we're going to modify this. Like if we're going to cut in here, or we're going to do something, or we're going to modify, or we're going to build a bracket or whatever. We're going to talk about that on our next video. Okay, so I love you guys. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I think it's really cool to upgrade these old retro cameras and bring them back to life a little bit, stuff like this. If you like this and you want to support it, you can still donate to support. If you want to donate to help me out on my birthday, that's great too. Whatever you want your donation to be for, go ahead and go for it. Okay, you want to donate and just get me a cup of coffee. I had a couple guys, they donated some $5 and say, hey, we want to get you a cup of coffee. And I'm like, there you go. So whatever you want to do, whatever you feel in your heart, I want to say thank you for that out there. Thank everybody that has contributed. And I haven't had a whole lot of contributors. I had like one person here and one person there and whatever. But I'm not looking for big numbers or anything like that. I'm just asking for your help and your support. This is Bro-Moriah month. Let's make it happen, folks. Let's put it together. We don't know what's going to happen. This museum that I'm building right now, I do have a lot of cameras, believe it or not. I have a lot of cameras, so I have enough right now to create a mini museum. And I want to be able to do it. I think it's going to be more of a virtual. It's going to be a virtual museum. We're not going to have a building where you can walk in and touch everything or anything like that. But it will be a virtual museum. I'm going to talk. I'll have all the cameras all kind of built onto maybe a virtual shelves. I may even take pictures of all of them and put them onto virtual shelves and create a virtual walkthrough or something. But we are going to make this Bro-Seum. Bro-Seum. Okay. A Bro-Seum, not just a museum. A Bro-Seum. Love you guys out there. Peace and love. Don't hate. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Donate. $sign Tony McDew. Because I love you. And we out.